Meanwhile, an Oklahoma man who spent 3 decades locked up for a crime he didn't commit is free this week. Perry Lott of Ada was incarcerated for more than 30 years for a rape and robbery he says he didn't do. 2 News Oklahoma's Alexandra Blake takes us in depth for a look at wrongful convictions here in Oklahoma.
After spending decades behind bars, Perry Lott is a free man.
I'm being birthed into a whole new life, out of the womb of captivity and bondage.
In 1987, an Ada woman said her rapist had a gold tooth. And since Lott was the only man in the lineup who had one, she picked him. Lott's release comes just a few weeks after a judge dismissed charges against Glynn Simmons, the longest-serving exonerated man in U.S. history. In 1975, a man shot 2 women at an Edmond liquor store, killing one and injuring the other. Simmons was charged, even though the surviving woman didn't pick him out in that lineup.
I'll say it. He's innocent.
He's innocent.
That's right.
These are just 2 of the Oklahoma men Tulsa attorney Joe Norwood has helped exonerate.
Glynn wasn't even ID'd in a lineup. Someone else was, and that was withheld. Perry was wrongfully identified in a lineup.
Cases like these are tracked across the country by the National Registry of Exonerations.
Witnesses recanting, the discovery of misconduct by government officials who perhaps didn't, perhaps suppressed evidence that they were supposed to turn over.
Barbara O'Brien is the registry's editor-in-chief. The database shows 43 exonerations in Oklahoma since 1989. She says for each case, the people wrongfully accused lost nearly 9 years of freedom. O'Brien says while Oklahoma's data is comparable to national numbers, there's a caveat.
Exonerations are just like a window into wrongful convictions because we only know about the wrongful convictions that result in exonerations. Also, it could be that their system is better at catching them and correcting them.
A key for catching and correcting is a conviction integrity unit, according to O'Brien, but Norwood says that's not a resource in Oklahoma.
There is an Oklahoma Innocence Project. There are lawyers like myself, private lawyers, private practice lawyers that do it, but there are no district attorneys that have and conviction integrity units that I'm aware of.
I asked Norwood if he believes there are more innocent people behind bars in the state.
No doubt about it.
O'Brien feels the same for across the U.S.
The exonerations we see on the registry are really just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, as far as we can best guess, nobody knows the true number of false convictions. We only know about the ones that we catch and ultimately remedy.
In Tulsa, Alexandra Blake, 2 News Oklahoma.
Perry Lott set up a GoFundMe to help him transition into the free world. If you'd like to donate, we have a link on our website, kjrh.com.